Janine Freeston, and I'm working on an MPhil researching early colour photography between 1906 and 1932. And here today we have a magnificent collection of Autochromes, which was the first process of colour photography that was commercially successful. One of the holy grails from the very first daguerreotype and saltpaper prints was that people wanted to have their photographs in colour, and for a number of years they were hand painted. Over the decades it was difficult to actually achieve this. Photographic emulsions weren't sensitive enough, and a couple of brothers in France, the Lumière brothers, Auguste and Louis, designed a process which involved grains of potato starch that were dyed red orange colour, green and blue violet. These translucent grains were so small that you could get 4 million grains in a square centimetre. When mixed together, they were randomly dusted on a glass plate that had a sticky adhesive on it. The sticky adhesive held 1 layer thick of grains, and then after being rolled under a roller, a 5-ton roller, these grains were then dusted over again with lamp black and acted as a filter, after which a photographic emulsion was painted on the back, and these could be put in any camera that did black and white photographs, and the glass plate front was put towards the lens and exposed. Because of all the colours that were between, and the lamp black between the glass and the photographic emulsion, it was a very slow exposure. So autochromes couldn't really be used for action shots. However, in this collection we have some beautiful photographs showing water flowing down a river, and it has a really exquisite movement to the images. This particular collection is the work of Louise Carnegie, and with these lovely half-plate autochromes comes this viewing apparatus, because as I said earlier, due to the filter process it's very difficult to see these images, so they were tended to be handed round, almost like we have iPads today that we hand photographs round. This was the first sort of version of family entertainment where you would hand round the photographs and they would be viewed by natural light. I'd like to say something about the range of images in this collection. Louise has documented the social history of her time in Scotland, and she has shown us architecture and landscapes of real beauty, but of particular interest are the family photographs. She's done some engaging settings of families on picnics and at home, all age groups, and you have the staff involved in some dressing up events. So it's a fascinating glimpse into the world that they lived in at that time. I know that there are more of these photographs in other collections, and I think together they form a very beautiful visual history of a very special family, and I think they could prove interesting to more people than just myself.